Oh my god!
To the victor, the spoils.
What is going on, YouTube? NEWBtoPRO here, bringing you another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 live gameplay commentary. Here in today's video, we're going to be running the Vapor with the ELO suppressor, fast mags, rapid fire, acoustic sensor, scavenger, gung ho, and dead silence. Now, I typically don't run a perk 3, but we're going to be partnering this up with the new specialist Spectre. As you guys probably saw from the intro, it's a pretty nasty combination, and it's it's a super stealthy class, which is always fun to play with. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into a TDM and see what we can do with it.
Black Ops control the AOE. Pulled ahead.
Oh no! He thought he had our number. Oh my god! Oh, he did that time. Bunny hopping. Okay. So to play this properly, we're gonna be hitting the flank just like that. Oh god, no. Wow. Ooh. Oh no, teammate, please. Thank you for the help. Can't, dude. KN, dude. What all anybody uses, bro? Oh. Can I die to a normal gun, dude? You know, something that's not overpowered because the devs have their head up their ass. Like, holy shit, man. Hey, what is going on, YouTube? NEWBtoPRO here. You're probably wondering why I decided to do a second intro in this video. As you guys probably saw, I did start this video out as like a class setup video, kind of like some gameplay for the new specialist, the Spectre. You know, trying to get the gameplay for about like an hour now, and it's just, I don't know. I decided to change the topic of the video to this, and I have this like video pretty much scripted because I didn't want to waste too much time on it, and I wanted to get right to all the points. But yeah, so this video is basically going to be kind of why I quit BO4 altogether. And I scripted this when I took like a month and a half off, and I was going to do it during that time frame, but I just never put it up. I don't know. I'm pretty much just done. Like here in the script says, I know I've been gone for a while. I've been making a little bit of a comeback here recently, and I'll be putting up a video later down the line to talk about that. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Black Ops 4 and why I feel it's a bad game in its current state. And all that still resonates with me outside of the fact that I've been gone for a while, because I've been uploading pretty regularly and streaming regularly for quite a while now. But I still think that Black Ops 4 is a bad game in its current state, or at least multiplayer. I'm not going to speak on zombies or Blackout, just simply because multiplayer is mainly what the channel consists of, and that's just kind of what I'm going to stick to. So without further delay, let's just go ahead and get into this. I guess before we hop into the conversation, I just got a notification. 4 plays. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, brother. Much love. Much love. But yeah, so I guess the first talking point I want to hit is, the participation trophy mentality that's not only plaguing game development now, but also I guess, just society as a whole. It's like, you know, I mean, you know, regardless of that, what I mean by the participation trophy, this guy, is, you know, you get like a plus 100 for, you know, just, you know, you can land one bullet on somebody and then get, you know, basically a full amount of points, like as if you killed the person. Like you get a full 100 points as if you put in like all the work to kill that person, but you didn't. Like you didn't do any of that. Like you didn't do hardly anything. You just put a single bullet into them, and you now have, you know, a full 100 points for just landing one bullet, which is the easiest thing in the world. They basically not cater, but you get XP for simply not rage quitting their game. And, you know, which is cool, you know, that's fine and dandy, you know, for, you know, you being rewarded for not rage quitting. That's great, and I can appreciate it. But like why? Like, I didn't do anything. Like, I mean, yeah, it's cool that I got XP for not leaving the match. Like, you know, like, and I'm referring, like, I'm not referring to, like, XP you've earned in that match, by the way. I'm referring to XP you've earned for not leaving, like the staying in the game XP bonus that they give you. I don't know, like, that's kind of within the participation trophy mentality. And lastly, it's your streaks help you get more streaks. Like, what? Like, what do you mean, boss? You know, the participation trophy mentality, but aside, the next thing I want to talk about is the lack of skill-based matchmaking. And they have streaks. You know, good players often get teamed with bad players, and, you know, it forces people to, like, sweat to win the game. And it's like maybe I just want to relax. You know, like, I almost feel like the skill-based matchmaking is like, because like right now I have a 2 KD in pubs, and like when I'm trying to stream and, you know, hang out with Lucid and Impact and Wells and like all my friends, like, we're just trying to have a good time, and they're getting stuck in these sweaty lobbies simply because I have a 2 KD. Like, we were trying to find a lobby the other day and just kept running into, like, just literally the sweatiest kids I've ever seen in my life. And I didn't understand. And it was even like that with the map pack mosh pit. Like, how many sweaties are in the map pack mosh pit, bro? Like, I don't get it. Like, I shouldn't have gotten that kill. And then we'll get into that later. But, you know, and then it's like the really, really bad players, and I'm not saying bad players is like a, you know, as a negative connotation. I'm just saying, like, you know, you're lacking when it comes to the fundamentals and, like, game knowledge. Like, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's a freaking game. You don't have to be good at it. But I'm saying bad players as in, you know, just bad players. You know, they're not good. They go 3 and 37 every map. You know, like those players. And those are the kind of players that get like completely stomped by good players. So it's like my typical lobby, and if you're in the streams, like, it's pretty freaking apparent. But it's like my typical lobby is me getting paired up with, you know, we'll say Timmy's for lack of a better word. You know, I'm a pretty decent player, and then, like, I'm always getting teamed up with people that have no idea what's going on. Like, they don't know how to look at a minimap, when to look at a minimap. Like, they don't know anything about the game at all, and they're basically Christmas noobs. And wow. But at the same time, it's like there almost is a skill-based matchmaking, because then I'm playing against kids that do know how to look at a mini-map, that have map awareness, that have, like, this level of game knowledge that's, you know, and it's like I always play against people like that, but I never play with people like that. Or I don't want to say never, like, I seldom do I play with people that are of my skill level. I always play against people that are of my skill level. which is awesome because it makes me a better player. But
We'll discuss that
Get out of here,
performance
bye
later.
bye.
I literally crapped on you, dude.
NEWBtoPRO, NEWBtoPRO, yo, your ass, you and your boyfriend.
That right there is exactly another thing I'm going to be talking about later on in this video, but like the kid literally, hold up, wait, watch this. Make me go negative and talk shit. You know, so.
You got fucking work, shut up.
Where I have a 3 KD, make me go negative. It's the funniest thing when kids shit talk in a pub, dude. It's a pub, what are you going to do? Make me go negative and then come back in the game chat.
Nice YouTube, yo.
Yee, thanks, brother.
You gonna upload that one?
Yeah, actually, I'm doing a conversation piece right now.
Got his ass, yo.
No, I am uploading it.
Are you
Yeah.
actually? Say less,
Yeah,
yo.
it's pretty, it'll be good. It'll go up today.
Nice, man.
Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying,
Leave no survivors.
he's a prime example of the problem. So hopefully he does tune in today and check that out. If you are watching this, bro, make it clear I went triple positive. Only people you were shitting on were the Randys on my team, which is what I was talking about while you were shitting on them. So congratulations for proving my point. Moving on, you know, when you have good players being paired with bad players, but playing against good players, and then you have the bad players getting stomped by the good players, and it's, you know, it forces this one guy to like sweat his absolute scalp off. You know, it makes this like separation of player types, and like it just leads to toxic gameplay, like you just saw. Like that kid had an ego in a pub. It's a pub. This ain't league play. This ain't nothing but a pub, my guy. Like, what do you like? What? Why are you talking shit? Like, what is you doing good in a pub gonna do for you? Nothing. Like, I guarantee you that kid gets shit on in league play literally every day he gets on. Yeah, this feels like a separation of player types, which leads to toxic gameplay environments like you just saw. Like, literally, while I'm talking about it, it's literally happening. I can't make this shit up. And I'm not using a game as a way to defend asshole people. I'm just saying that, you know, it definitely doesn't make that any easier to not come across. This is why people, you know, like rank play and league play so much. League play and rank play is like, it's fun for people because when it's done right, there's a level of skill-based matchmaking involved and a mutual understanding / respect amongst the players in this part of the game. Like, you know, things that are GA'd, things that are scummy to use, things that don't take any skill to, you know, to use. Like the gun I'm using right now. It takes 0 skill to use. Like, you don't, that's why I'm using it, is to further prove my points. You know, I'm literally not trying at all. I'm talking as a conversation in the video, and I'm literally dropping 3 KDs with it. Running guy, an old guy I used to run with on competitive, hit me up on Twitter when I was complaining about my buns and teammates, and you know, he said it's a multi-million-dollar selling game. Like, you're gonna have Timmys and da-da-da-da-da, like, whatever, what have you. And I'm like, I agree. And it's because that you're gonna have all these different players and things like that at different levels on the game, that there should be skill-based matchmaking within the public match system. So to close out the video, I really just wanna... I want to talk about, or I guess like the last segment, you know, they don't spend enough time on what matters. Like Treyarch and Activision, amongst other big AAA companies, have strayed so far away from, wow, so far away from making sure like the core mechanics and raw gameplay of a game is stellar, and have just, wow, that sounds messy. And moved into this mindset of making making sure their microtransactions and in-game stores are all just tempting enough and cheap enough for, you know, for you to buy them. Like, one $2 purchase here, another there, and then you realize, wow. You know, and then you realize you just paid $2 for a reticle that you got for free on Black Ops 1. Like, they're actually charging for recycled content, and they think that it's okay. Like, I like that they put in old school maps. Do I think I should be paying for them? No. I did that already. I've bought it already. It's like there's this mentality to drive sales and to put like player comfort on the back seat has just become this huge trend in like this AAA gaming world. And you can see it specifically in Black Ops 4. You know, a few examples. The Black Marketeers go on forever. Well, not anymore, at least not yet, that we've seen, but they go on forever. But I still have that annoying animation of checking a gun. You know, I pick up a gun to make sure it works. Like somebody was just using it. I know it works. Why does my character in game have to check the gun? Take it out. Get it out of the game. I don't need to inspect the gun. When I pick it up, it clearly works. It was just shooting me. Like, why is that still in the game? You know, if you don't know how to YY, then you're stuck like getting shot at while you make sure the gun looks pretty. You know, they would rather have people like have like a fucking reticle than, you know, just pick up a gun. I just want to pick up the gun. I don't need to look at it. If I want to look at it, you have that option for me in the game. Just let me pick it up and use it. Call of Duty is just literally hanging on at this point because people that believe in what the franchise was and could still be and have a love for the title and have friends willing to play with them. And you can also attribute the growth of the esports scene to that as well. As of recording, there were 43,208 competitive multiplayer teams on GBs alone. Not to mention teams on sites like CMG, UMG, Battlefy, you know, just name a few. You have like all these people playing this game at a competitive level, just as I used to, you know, trying to find success and a place on a pro team, even though there's typically only a handful of these players that get noticed every year, if any. You know, but their grind and love for the franchise is what keeps the ship like afloat. You know, so like, why is Activision and like these other companies that handle the Call of Duty title doing this to the people that play their game? Like from the participation trophy mentality, the hand-holding mechanics, like the bullshit attention to their in-game markets, like all of this, like is why like Black Ops 4 to me is just chalked, bro. It's done. It's dead. Like 70% of this tier right here, this tier system is fucking calling cards and face paint, dude. 70% of it. The 30% remaining, I want 5 things. I wanted this to do like obviously like a review for. I wanted what? Obviously Spectre, that's 2. I thought this was cool, so I wanted that. That's 3. I thought this was cool, so that's 4. And I wanted this for like whatever, and that's 5. 30%. I want 5 things. Like all of this is literally like part of the reason like I stopped competing. It's why like I get frustrated on stream. It's why like it's hard for me to get videos up. I can't even enjoy this game in the state that it's in, dude. Like you can't even run around in a pub without getting killed by an auger, a rampart, a KN, a VKM. You know, these things that are just so overpowered. Like, you know, people don't want to branch out and use new things. Like I tried for like over a week to make a GKS video about how people sleep on it, but I kept dying to a rampart or shotgunned in the back. You know, like there's no variety in this game at all. Like I don't even know how many guns they have. Like how many primary guns do they have? There's 24 primary weapons in this game, and people literally only use like 3 guns in pubs. Maddox, Rampart, KN. Over 20 guns to choose from, and like you only die by 3 of them. 3 to 5, give or take. Like, I don't know, dude. I can't with this game anymore, man. I literally cannot, man. Like they don't give a shit. They literally just don't give a shit about multiplayer anymore. all of their focus is on Blackout, which I think is fun, and I'll probably be playing that more so than multiplayer now. I can't do it anymore, dude. Like, I won. I beat multiplayer anyway, dude. I have over a 2 KD. I have Dark Matter. I've got my nukes. You know, like, I'm just done, man. You know, I know this video is probably like a lot longer than typically, but I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys if you guys agree with me or disagree with me, let me know down in the comments below why you do or why you don't. As always, hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and yeah, maybe I'll see you in the next one.